Hey you, it's Katie Yo. I should go shut that door. Ugh. I'm not wearing pants, so don't look. This is not your typical upload. And there's gonna be no background music, no crazy editing, just me and you. I don't know what has come over me these days, but I have this desire and inkling within me to start just a raw video log / video diary series on my channel. First, it's kind of self-centered. I feel like I'm learning so much and processing so much every single day that if I don't document these thoughts somewhere, my 20s are gonna pass in the blink of an eye and I'm not gonna remember anything. So it's kind of self-centered in that I want an archive, but I also wanna share this with you guys because I do think that this level of vulnerability may be able to help someone out there who perhaps is dealing with the same thing as me in one of these uploads where I'm talking about my feelings, right? So if you care to stay till the end of any of these, be my guest. I'm so freaking glad you're here, but I'm also fully aware that these videos will have way less views. And so yeah, welcome to this little corner on this channel. I've recently learned a really big lesson and it's taken me 21 years to learn, and I wanted to share it with you guys and tell you the story of how I learned it. And that is the systems that I've relied on to bring me success are no longer sustainable. And that is because of the immense invisible impact that stress has on our bodies. And if we don't listen to it, our system's gonna crash and break down. That's what happened to me. And I wanted to just talk about it. From a young age, I just always said yes to opportunities that I wasn't passionate about. I'll just do it because it was sexy, because it would look good on my resume. It would get me into college, yada, yada, yada. And I think you guys can get that vibe in like my how I got into Brown video. Literally, I say in that video, don't do what I did. Don't go through the motions just to get somewhere, which is what I did. And that makes me sad, right? But that is the system that I relied on. I learned to squash down my intuition, not listen to what my heart really wanted. And because that somehow freaking worked every time, I've done it till now. But this past summer, everything changed. So basically, what happened this past summer is I took on so many projects. I can't get into all the details, obviously, because some of them are still in progress, some of them are in the works, some of them are done, da, da, da. I basically took up so many freaking jobs that my body broke down. My skin broke out into insanely painful hormonal acne, cystic breakouts, and I have not had that since 8th grade. My anxiety was at an all-time high. I had like this tightness in my chest that I have never experienced my entire life, and I just knew in my heart it was anxiety. I couldn't sleep at night. I was crying every single day for I'd say 2 months straight. And it's good. I freaking love crying. I think it's so healthy. And I honestly think people who cry more live longer because we release our emotions. But my body rioted. My body literally rioted. And a week ago, I quit a ton of the projects that I signed on to do. It hurt because I'm not a quitter, right? But what I realized through this insane emotional mental turmoil journey is that there are enough problems in this world that you can solve the ones that you're passionate about. You don't have to say yes to solving every problem. You don't have to say yes to every opportunity, no matter how sexy it is that comes your way. I know that in today's society, we often delay gratification. We put aside our identities to work toward some greater goal. But what I've learned is goal-oriented thinking, it doesn't give you deep, satiating happiness, because when you set a goal and you're running towards it, you don't associate that goal with yourself. What you really need to be happy is to already identify with the person that you're trying to become. For example, I'm reading this book, Atomic Habits. I fucking love it. Holy shit. It is so good. Basically though, the author talks about when a person who's trying to quit smoking gets offered a cigarette, they either have the choice to say, no thanks, I'm trying to quit, or they could say, no thanks, I'm not a smoker. And you see how the second option, they're already identifying with the person they plan on becoming. And I think I really need to hear that, because goal-oriented thinking is what has been driving this freaking car forward for 21 years. And I think I'm done doing that. If you're feeling in a similar boat as me, where the stress is too high and you feel like your goals are not your own, you feel like the path or the race you're running is not your own, you can make it your own. You can choose which races you want to run, yo. That has been a realization that has been so freaking freeing for me. And it has made me fall back in love with my life. But the path that I had to cross to get here was a lot of crying, a lot of literal physical manifestations of stress. And I realized that if you don't listen to your body long enough, it will scream and tear apart at the seams until you look at it. So for anyone who needs to hear it, for anyone who is absolutely crumbling under the pressure of stress, be it mental and physical, look out for yourself. Really listen to yourself and ask yourself, are the goals that I'm running toward part of an identity that I'm trying to become? I feel like I've been rambling. But this is what I'm talking about. I just want these thoughts, the way I'm feeling them right now at 21 years old, to be documented so that when I'm freaking 28, I can look at these and be like, oh, Katie, you're so dumb. You know, jack shit. But yeah, thank you for listening. I don't know when next time will be, but I will get more coherent as I make more of these, I promise. I love you so much, and be kind to yourself. We're not nice enough to ourselves. We're really not. Humans are the most self-abusive animals out there, and we need to stop. We need to pamper ourselves, okay? Take care of yourself. Go eat your favorite meal. Go listen to your favorite song after this. I love you.